supper and a mother at the best place around. Some stupid with a flare gun burned the place to the ground. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. Burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound. Funky and Claude was running in and out, pulling kids out of the ground. But when it all was over, we had to find another place. Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow!
Rudi, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
The way I see it, Barry, this should be a very dynamite show.
You know, I have no idea what the name of this program is, but you're watching it.
Backstage,
All you ever want,
backstage,
all you ever need.
backstage.
Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there. You'll never wanna leave. You wanna sell your ass for that backstage pass. Backstage is just for the invited. Backstage, they've laid on everything.
Hi,
good evening,
Backstage.
International.
Yeah, this is how boring Backstage is. No, it's not. This is my beloved son Benny, and we want to announce. I think it's a sensation.
What?
A podcast, Dodo Live. Yeah, we are still discussing the title, but the idea is that I can say your age.
Sure.
That a 16-year-old and a 60-plus-year-old talk about things that are interesting to him and some that are interesting to me. When you listen music these days, do you often listen to music? What
Yes.
and what kind of music is it? Can you?
Everything. I listen from techno to 90s to, I don't know, pretty much everything. Very broad scale of stuff.
Do you have the feeling that that you were because I played so much music at home when we were, that you are listening to a different kind of music than what your father was playing, so that you or were you
Not
picking
really.
up a few things?
I was definitely picking up a lot of things. I personally, right now, I listen to a lot of Queen as well and Rolling Stones.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
We've been to the Rolling Stones concert
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That was a nice experience,
It
wasn't it?
was amazing, yes.
How was it for you to see the Stones live again? Because we've been there when you were little, and we went there now when you are a grown-up man.
Not quite, but almost.
For me, yes.
It was amazing, the atmosphere, the feeling, the music choice as well. I found, it was overall very nice.
I think, and I was discussing this yesterday with a musician, because, of course, Charlie Watts as a drummer was important, but now they have two younger drums and bass, which is called the rhythm section in a band, and they are very tight. from and on top, Jagger and Richards and Wood can make their things, but it still comes across as good songs. I think that's one of the secrets. But remember when we were there the first time, we were backstage. Do you remember that?
No, I think I was too little.
Okay.
I barely remember.
Yeah, I was bothering the Stones also with many years before that with my mom going backstage. Benny, what are the things these days that you are worried about? That makes you think, wow, I'm 16. What are things that worry you?
Well, now that I'm 16, I'm able to vote, which is some pressure, obviously, because I get to choose express my political orientation. But
which I don't know, by the way, and it's none of my business.
As it should be.
It's none of my business. This is everybody's private decision.
Of course. And also, obviously, the pandemic worried me a lot. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to say.
School in general is something you love.
Of course.
I think, right?
Of course.
You love it so much that sometimes you make extra time, etc.
Yes, of course. I stay after school to help
learn,
the teacher.
learn. I remember when I was 16, school was, no, I was not. Football was important, girls was important, music was important, playing theater, etc. And school was fucking boring. And most of the teachers were people I didn't like. Well, not like, but I mean, I think they did a bad job, actually, because some of them, I think, in some areas there were great teachers, and I was very interested. That's why I'm
dependent on the teacher if the subject is interesting or not. It's how they bring their point across.
Right.
Sorry.
No,
If
you.
you have a bad teacher, then obviously you're not going to be interested in the subject.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I'm very jealous that you're learning Spanish, which I never did. Can you say one sentence in Spanish or anything?
Hola, me llamo Benny. Soy de Viena.
That was good. Yeah. Hombre, hola.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Yeah. No, because that's the reason why my English is not bad and my French is horrible, because my French teacher always had sweating arms underneath her pits, and that was so disgusting that I was never listening to her. But English was much better. Now, what do you think? Hang on, we can actually make a little bit of better camera. This is much better. What do you think of this?
Amazing, as I've said a lot of times.
This is the English version, by the way. Benny is also helping the book team when of course, he's going to school, but every now and then to send out. I've told already that the English version the first copies are sent out, so now it's in the hands of the mail. And this is the English version. So we have it in German and in English. And we have very soon, we have news for the Italian version and the Hungarian version. So let me say a few dates for those of you who are interested in coming to one of my readings. And let me do this partly in German, because it's German readings and English readings. There is a German reading, also eine deutsche Lesung gibt es am 28. November hier im Ibis Music Hotel Maria Hilf. Tickets unter der bewährten Online-Geschichte, wie man Tickets bestellen kann. Und dann habe ich am 4. Dezember, das ist der erste Adventssonntag, eine Lesung in München in der Deutschen Eiche. Das war eines der Lieblingslokale von Freddie Mercury. I'm doing a German reading in Munich in the Deutsche Eiche on the 4th of December, and another German reading even before on the 28th here at the Music Hotel in Ibis, because all shows so far were sold out. For English friends, I'm going to do 2 English readings. One will be in Montreux. We're going to talk about this in another streaming, and another one is going to be at the embassy in London, the embassy in Vienna, on the 6th of December. Benjamin, when he has time, is the perfect personal assistant, manager, bodyguard, cameraman, and son.
Why, thank you.
Ooh.
I was born for the job.
Really?
It was yeah. Yes.
I mean, I love it when you do it, but I always have the feeling as a father I should see more that you are, studying and doing other things. What are your plans for the next weeks and months?
Well, I have holidays now for like 10 days, I think. So I'm gonna relax, but I also have to study because in November it's gonna start with tests and everything. But yeah, so a lot of studying is on my timeline.
Good. That's it. We wanted to announce that there will be a podcast. We haven't worked out the concept and what we're going to talk about, but stay tuned. And as always, what is the most important things in life?
Love and respect and stay healthy.
Love and respect and stay healthy. Mwah.
You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow!
Rudi, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen. The way I see it, Barry, this should be a very dynamite show.
I have no idea what the name of this program is, but you're watching it.
All you ever want,
Backstage,
all you ever need.
backstage,
Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there. You'll never wanna leave. You wanna sell your ass for that backstage pass. Backstage is just for the invited. Backstage.